Hey Thayer, we saw you on the social media channels earlier this week talking about how excited you were to get back in the shoe and play in front of 20,000 people. Can you give us an idea how today lived up to your expectations and what you were hoping to accomplish today?
I'm happy. I'm happy for our fans. Like even though it was like I say about like a year and a half since we had fans in the stadium, it was very good to have them back in the shoe. I know everybody was happy to see all our fans instead of like an empty stadium. So I'm happy about that.
All righty, next up, we'll go to Joey Kaufman from the Columbus Dispatch.
Thayer, you've seen Jack Sawyer throughout this spring practice, and Coach Day mentioned that he's had games like this throughout practices all spring. Were you surprised by what you saw today, or has he done this pretty consistently?
He's been doing it very consistent because he's been getting work with Coach Johnson, Zach, Tyreek, all the veteran players that actually have played, and he's been working, and he has a motor, and I'm just happy that he's on our team.
All righty, next up, let's go to Spencer Holbrook, Letterman Row.
Thayer, how difficult is it to evaluate your performance and some of the offensive line and how the day went? How difficult is it to evaluate when you're just thudding up and you're not really getting to really get after it today?
I don't think that's very difficult because what we like, say for instance, like when we run the ball and we get like a big game, I know how we did. It could be perfect, yes, but at the same time, I know how good we are during the play.
All righty, next up, we'll go to Bill Rabinowitz from the Columbus Dispatch.
Hi, Thayer. You've been able to watch these quarterbacks, block for these quarterbacks all spring. Give me your impressions of where it stands. I know you're not going to, you don't know who's going to start, but just your faith in them.
I feel very comfortable with all of them, So to be honest, like it's very tight race. Like it's nothing to be said about it, to be honest, because they compete. They compete like every day, every single day. They want to be perfect, but also at the same time, when they do sometimes make a bad throw, we all pick them up. Like I have my bad days. Defense have their bad days. And they're young too, so they think everything has to be perfect, but they need to take things slow. So I believe that whoever's going to be behind us in the fall, like in the fall, it's going to do tremendous.
All righty, next up, let's go to Austin Ward, Letterman Row.
There, when you look back and evaluate, these 15 workouts for spring, is there anything you feel like you guys didn't accomplish or still needed to do if you'd had maybe 5 or 10 more days?
I think this spring for us was like one of our best springs. Like even though like last year we didn't have a spring, we didn't have fans during fall, but this spring has been one of the best springs that I've been a part of. I've been a part of like 3 now, so I'm happy where we're at right now. But at the same time, we're all not satisfied where we're at as well, because we got goals that we want to accomplish as well.
All righty, and last question for Thayer. We got Zach Harrison ready for you. We'll go to Nathan Baird, Cleveland.com.
Thayer, I guess just with the quarterbacks looking ahead to the rest of the offseason, what sort of has to happen? Are you all looking for someone to just give you guys something that you'll just know it when you see it, as far as like who ultimately wins this job, and how important is it that someone emerges and sort of becomes that guy who the rest of the team has that kind of ultimate confidence in?
And to be honest, like it wouldn't take that long, to be honest. But I believe that whoever's going to be behind me or the starting offensive lineman, when we play Minnesota, of course, like everybody knows it's going to be that guy, But as of right now, I'm just happy where our quarterback's at right now.